the fallacy of this independentist Catalan movement is proven by the simple fact that in many European countries, democratic European countries, something like that wouldn't be allowed. I mean, they have a constitution prohibiting openly parties wanting to divide the country or wanting to separate from the country. That's not allowed, I think, not even in Germany. And the fact is that in Spain they are allowed too, as long as they are not violent. But all ideas are accepted and all movements, and you can fight for that. That's legitimate. Of course, fight for it without violence. And that's the proof, the final proof of the fallacy. These independentists are saying, oh, Spain's not a real democracy, it is a continuation of Franco's regime. They're talking about the regime of 1978, which was the year of the Constitution. You know, the word regime is associated to Francoism, and they use that word to diminish our democracy. But the fact that they are doing that and nobody is, I mean, the people who are in jail, the Catalan politicians who are in jail, are not in jail because they are defending independentismo. That's perfectly legitimate, but because they did something else. And they declared unilaterally a Catalan republic. Can you imagine that in Germany? And on the other hand, or Catalonia or the Basque Country or any Spanish so-called autonomy, they have more power, more autonomous powers than the German Länder. More. They have their own police. They of course they have their own language. They have their institutions. They have a parliament. They have a parliament that depends on the Spanish state, of course, facilitated by the Spanish democracy. They are the Spanish state in Catalonia. It's ridiculous because they have rebelled against exactly what allows them to exist, and they are the representatives of the Spanish state in Catalonia. So they are state. They are also state. It's quite an absurd thing, but there is a lot of ill will, a lot of slander, and a lot of lies on the part of these people. And I personally respect absolutely those independentistas, you know, and I think there's nothing wrong in wanting. I don't know. I'm not a great fan of my country. I don't like Spain very much, so I perfectly understand that people may want to separate from Spain, but not with these people. I mean, I think these people, the way they are doing it, I think is very bad for Catalans themselves, and I think that their position is almost a fascist position. And then, if I were Catalan, I would be very frightened by these people wanting to make a Catalan state. I wouldn't like to be one of their subjects, because they would be subjects. I'm sure of that, not citizens, subjects.